All right. This is going to be a short update to one of, I guess, our favorite nuisance streamers of all time. You know him. You love him. He has made himself famous as being a YouTube original OG. We're talking about Vitelli, as Vitelli's moved to jail as deportation is being put on hold. So now, look, he could potentially face 18 months. Now, I'm going to encourage everyone to please defer to Legal Mindset, as he has been covering this extensively for these nuisance streamers. And why do I talk about people like Vitelli or Johnny Somali? It's because, look, I don't want there to be any more censorship or guidelines. Believe you me, they are in place, and people like Vitelli and Johnny have really screwed it up for a lot of people. And they could potentially continue to screw it up for a lot of people. And especially for all of you, if you ever want to do any kind of tourist activity in Japan or South Korea, Thailand, the Philippines, because there are going to be more laws put in place to prevent you from pulling out your phone, or use it at making sure that you don't pull out your phone at all, because you have these quote unquote, actually not quote unquote, you actually have these real vile, rude people who are disruptive and harassing and doing criminal activities. So, first of all, this isn't an easy thing to pull up. And look, at the end of the day, you have to remember that a person like Vitelli, he is a person. After all, he has a family and friends. But remember, he did this all to himself. And so Vitelli already looking different after a short stint in pre-trial detention. This is Vitelli now. This is what he looks like now. He's not smiling anymore. And he looks far more thinner than he did the first time. Now, this is the same Vitelli who's also gone on the record of saying that he's found God, that he's sorry for what he's done, but he's done these kind of things before. A few years ago, while high on something, he attacked a woman while she was jogging. He has also done numerous stints, such as running in football fields, such as in Egypt or in Dubai, causing harassment and disruptive activities. And yes, while he was detained, he would always say, "Hey, I found God. Hey, I found God. I've changed." Well, the Philippines don't play that kind of game. So what's going on here? Well, in Manila, Philippines, Russian vlogger Vitelli, again, Russian, not American. He's not a U.S. citizen. Not a U.S. citizen. Russian vlogger Vitaly has been transferred from the Custody Bureau of Immigration to the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. He faces multiple criminal charges in the Philippines. The BI said on Wednesday that Vitaly was moved to the BJMP facility on June 11th, where he will remain until the resolution of the case is filed against him. He will return to immigration custody afterward to face deportation proceedings. So, bail denied. The Bureau also disclosed that Vitelli had sought temporary release on bail, promising a written submission that he had no intention of evading deportation. He assured authorities he would stay within the National Capital Region and would submit to BI custody if ordered deported. Immigration Commissioner Joel Veo, however, dismissed the appeal, saying the agency remains firm in upholding the country's immigration laws. Um, just to be clear here, uh, the president of the Philippines did a YouTube reaction video. They did a YouTube reaction video to the harassment that Vitelli was doing to Philippine citizens. Foreign nationals who abuse our hospitality and violate our laws must face the consequences. The Bureau is resolute. We will not allow deportation process to be undermined by publicity tactics or legal maneuvering. No special treatment will be given. Here's something else here. Russia, U.S. declined. At a press conference on June 1st, the Interior Secretary said both Russia, Vitelli's home country, and the United States, where he holds a green card, refuse to accept him. They refuse to accept him. Now, Vitelli is not, not an American, Russian. So think about how bad it is that the embassies of both countries, Russia and the USA, are saying, we don't want him. We're not going to be involved in this. United States has got bigger fish to fry. And by the way, if you ever find yourself in trouble, the embassy, good luck. They'll tell you where you can go to get help, but they're not going to help you. harassment, theft, and nuisance. The arrest follows a series of incidents involving the vlogger. During an April 7th press conference, video showed him harassing a security guard and an elderly woman. He was also accused of theft, including stealing an electric fan from a restaurant and a tricycle, both of which he later abandoned. Other complaints alleged that he posted fake reviews of local businesses and jumped onto a moving Jeep. Next steps, the BJMP will continue holding Vitelli until his criminal cases are resolved. Only then will the Bureau of Immigration proceed with formal deportation proceedings. So already, right off the bat, Vitelli is done cooked. And the thing is, we got a couple other pictures here too that I want to pull up here. Just want to share this with all of you. There he is in the holding. He's not smiling anymore, far more thinner. And of course, realizing that it's no longer a game. It's no longer a game. And I understand that a lot of people, don't like, this kind of subjects or talking about it. But I bring it up because the actions of these nuisance streamers on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube will have a impact on all of us. And that means more censorship, more guidelines, more people being involved in our business. And I, for one, don't like it. I find it to be disturbing. I find it to be not only an issue, but these criminal nuisance streamers must be called out, must be confronted. I mean, already there's a nuisance streamer who apparently did a mukbang so bad in Dubai that's causing her legal troubles as well. So, to these influencers of millions of followers, that you have all the figgy pudding on Kick or Twitch or YouTube, your stupidity will damn the rest of us and other people who want to enjoy these countries, who want to visit or go on vacation. The internet didn't make people stupid. And it didn't cause people to become more evil. It showed the world. The internet just revealed just how dumb people really are, and also how evil some people really can be. And the actions of these criminal nuisance streamers need to be stopped. I don't like their actions. I don't like what they've done. And I'm glad that South Korea and the Philippines have stepped up. Other countries need to do the same. And that means going forward, if any of you or if Hardlands Media ever chooses to, do some work overseas, be it video or content creation or collaboration, we got to follow the laws now. And look, the laws were in place, but things were a little bit more relaxed. Things weren't as bad. 5 years ago, pulling out a cell phone, if I was in Japan, it wouldn't have caused anything. I would have just been filming a shrine, taking pictures, all that kind of stuff. Now, if I were to pull out my smartphone, my camera, or anything of that nature, people are going to look at me and wonder, am I going to do something? Am I going to harass somebody? And the thing is, now, especially in Japan, there are more businesses putting up signs saying, no, don't film here. Don't do this. Don't do that. Way to ruin it for the rest of us. But Vitelli, I can see he's a little bit more emaciated. By the way, if you see the documentary and film that's out there in regards to the Philippine prison, it is nut to butt. All right. It is a place in which I would not wish my worst enemy to go to. This is hell on earth. And the food there, it's debatable if it even is food. So we'll see what happens with Vitelli in the future, but chances are, most likely, he's going to be made an example of.